this goes over our decomposing fractions, or finding those equations. And I'm going to give examples for each problem. Yours might be different than mine because there's a whole bunch of different ways that we can come up with equations to equal a number. Just like there's a whole bunch of ways we could add or subtract or multiply to get to regular numbers like 20 or 22. Okay. The first part though says what part of the whole is shaded. And I see 1, 2, 5 pieces. So 5/8 of that is shaded. So we are writing 3 different equations to show 5/8. You could write 1/8 5 times. We could say 2/8 plus 3/8. Or we could say 4/8 plus 1/8. Again, there's lots of options. Yours might be different, but that's okay. Number 2. This part is going to be the same, the part of the whole that is shaded. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 pieces. That part's going to be the same. Our equations might be different. I'm going to say 2/6 plus 2/6. I'm going to say 3/6 plus 1/6. And maybe I can say 4 times 1/6. As long as your denominators match the denominator up here, and your numerators add or subtract or multiply to the top number, your equation is going to be correct. Number 3, 6, 7/8 is our fraction that we are working towards. So my equations, I'm going to say 5/8 plus 2/8. I will say 4/8 plus 3/8. And I will say 6/8 plus 1/8. Again, as long as your denominator is 8 and your numerator adds, subtracts, or multiplies to 7. This one, the whole thing is shaded, but if we write it as a fraction, it's going to be 6/6. Okay. So again, we want that denominator to be 6, but it needs to add up to 6. So I can say 3/6 plus 3/6. And on this one, if you said like a half plus a half, that's okay, because that does still give us the same thing. But in practicing, I want to try to practice where that denominator still matches. So I can say 5/6 plus 1/6. I can say 4/6 plus 2/6. Oop, and I wrote that wrong. It should be 4/6. Number 5, I have 5/6. So I can say 4/6 plus 1/6. I can say 2/6 plus 3/6. Maybe I'll get creative and I'll say 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 3/6. And number 6 again, it looks like the whole thing is shaded, so we have 8/8, which is the same as 1 whole. So we could say 4/8 plus 4/8. Maybe we could say 8 times 1/8, or 7/8 plus 1/8, or you could say 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 all the way over. There's a lot of different options. On the back, we're continuing on. They just give us a fraction. So again, I will put 3 up there. Yours might be different, and that's okay. For 5/9, I'm going to say 4/9 plus 1/9, 2/9 plus 3/9. Maybe I will say 5 times 1/9. All my denominators are 9, and my numerators add to 5. 6/10. I can say 3/10 plus 3/10. 4/10 plus 2/10. And 5/10 plus 1/10. 8/9. I'll go with 4/9 plus 4/9. I'll go 6/9 plus 2/9. And maybe I'll say 7/9 plus 1/9. For 4/12, I can do all the way down to that unit fraction with the 1 on top. Or I could say 2/12 plus 2/12. 3/12 plus 1/12. 9/11. I can say it's 8/11 plus 1/11. Maybe it's 6/11 plus 5/11. Oh, no, it's not. Plus 3/11. Or maybe it's 5/11 plus 4/11. And our last one, 3/15. I'm going to break it down again to that unit fraction, 1/15 plus 1/15 plus 1/15. I can say 2/15 plus 1/15. I can write it as 3 times 1/15. And yes, you could say 3/15 plus 0/15. That's okay too. And again, yours might be different because there's a lot of different ways we can add up to get numbers. Those are just some examples of mine.